Okay. So Matthias think that we lacking of good UIs. So he has some, here. So if you need some inspiration about UIs, animation tabs, actually we're gonna learn it in week 4 and 6. So week 4 we're gonna learn about advanced UI component like tab layouts, collapsing toolbar. So if you guys want to improve your apps, okay, we have collapsing toolbar here. So we have good tutorial here. So CodePad provide many good results, and I recommend you. Sorry, take a look. Example here. Okay, so your final project. So if you want to beat iOS or Ruby guys, I think we need good UIs, right? So good news here is we only have 3 assignments. Okay, we only have 3 assignments, but for following the course, week 4 we have another assignment, but the functionality the same at week 3, but different UIs. But we have discussed, and we think that we should have only 3 assignments. And from week 4, we're gonna work on our own project and we form in group. Okay, so congratulations. Week 3 is the last assignment. Awesome. Okay, so I recommend you guys take a look at UI stuff. This guy is awesome. He's a fan of Google's and material design. So I have it here. Okay, I gotta bin it. Okay, so you gotta take a look. Okay, I can clone it, run the apps, and take a look at the code. So just take a look. You don't have to do it now, but okay. So I gotta recommend some stuff that you can try in assignment 3. Okay. So the first one is this guy, collapsing toolbar. So when you scroll down, yeah, it expands. Like this, so you have an image. Okay. When you scroll up, it will collapse into toolbar. So you scroll down, it may have an image or some stuff like this. So we have this tutorial here, and one more stuff. 3 more stuff. Tab layout. Okay. You can start here. Guys, codebad.com/Android. Okay. The tab layout over here. There's something like this. It's not so good because you can change it. You can customize the color, the underline, scroll, blah blah blah. So we have good tutorial here. So tab layout. You can try it. And the last stuff is drawer layout. Here. So, oh my god. They don't have good tutorial here. So let's take a look. So something like this. So don't overwhelming. Okay. I just recommend if you have time, if you have finished your feature, you can try it. I will, go to live coding on week 4 about this guy. Raw layout, tab layout, floating action button. The button on the circle button on the right corner of the apps. Blah blah. Week 4 we're gonna cover it. But if you guys want to practice, just take a look at that. Okay, so awesome. So week 3. So we have some good, submission. Okay, so Hoàng Nguyễn. Here, awesome. So he tried to complete all the feature, all the stuff. Okay. Okay, so we have good code, we organize well, but we're lacking up good UIs. So as I recommend, spend your time to improve UIs, so we can compete with Ruby class, Node, and iOS class. Okay, but week 4 and week 6, I got animation and cool stuff later. And again, awesome. So yeah, he used snack bar, right? Awesome. So you see that the footer have a snack bar on bottom. Yeah, awesome. Look good. So he used library the animation library recycler? Yes, awesome. So from your, lab number 2, if you take a look at lab number 2, bonus 1, I have attached a library for you. So when you scroll your recycler view, we will have animation. For example, fade in, fade out, slide in, slide out, slide from left, right. And finally, long. Again, long. Awesome. Okay. Good UI custom. Today, we're gonna take time on, networking. So far, we have you retrofit to, fetching API and do networking stuff, but it's a library, it do everything for you. So today, I gonna, I don't take much time on your assignment because your assignment is not something new, you know. Over here. So you gotta go on Twitter, and I gotta teach a little bit about this guy, how you authenticate your apps, how authentication actually work under the hood. Okay, and infinity pagination, it just you scroll to the bottom and you load more. Okay, it's nothing new. Your model, you have a screen, to create some post to Twitter. Okay, so this app is a Twitter client, so you can sign in as a Twitter user. You can post a Twitter. You can, pull your Twitter from Twitter API, something like that. So it's nothing new. You can compose. You have an icon on the action bar. You already know that. You can compose this. You can post it to Twitter. Okay, and you can pull down the request. You already try it. So just click here. We have and you can click on the Twitter, and we have web browser. You already do it too. So push it into SQLite I gotta teach today. User can see detail. You can reply just nothing new. Okay, model overlay just pop up. You already try it on assignment true, right? Yeah. Acceptable. Button I, recycle view, floating action button. You can try it. Very easy. Just click on read your tutorial. Okay, it's optional, but that already I have already. Click. Nothing new. Okay, so I just teach you guys this guy. Okay, so we're gonna do every code today. I gonna put in GitHub. You can pull it down. You can read it. So not anything related to assignment 3. So today I gonna show you guys implement image view, image loader. Okay, so you already use library, so you should understand what under the hood. Okay, so I have here nothing new, activity. Over here I have an image view. That's all. Okay, so I'm gonna try to load this URL into the image view. Okay, from scratch without any library. Okay, so I gotta start it now. I gotta create a new class. Maybe image loader. Okay, so I gotta have a function load. So I passed in here, an image view and a string. Okay, so first I make sure that I have internet permission. Okay, it's right over here. Awesome. And I have nothing, and so I gotta start networking from scratch. Okay, so to do networking you have to have a URL object. So here, so it's a core Java, not Android. Okay, so we do networking using Java. So here you create a new object URL, you pass in your path. Okay, so you have to try catch it. So maybe you have man from URL exception. Your URL is not a good format, something. And then if you use Java, okay, so the basic object to make connection, okay, basic object of Java, HTTP URL connection. So every time you need connection, you use it. So today just learn about understanding. You don't have to write everything from scratch. We have library, okay. So and then we get that connection, from the URL. Open connection. So again, I gotta try catch some stuff. So we begin from Java 8. You see, you can merge the exception. Okay, bam, awesome. And after that, we actually make a connection. Okay, so connect. We connect to the network. Okay, and we get input stream. So who know input stream? Input stream. So if you guys doing Java, you should know about input stream, right? So data is transferred to your computer using stream. Okay, stream in Vietnamese thì dòng chảy. Okay, so they will stream, they will transfer data byte to byte from the network into your computer using input stream. So when you need transfer data, you input stream. Okay, so and we get the data from the network. Okay, get input stream. Okay, so and then bitmap. Okay, and we try to decode the data, the byte from the network. We decode it into bitmap image. So Android do support a library under the hood to do this. So we have bitmap factory. We can decode it. Okay? So input stream is data transfer to you. So we decode it. It should have been encoded. So we decode it into the image, a bitmap, something like that. Okay, that's it. We have bitmap and bam. Do you think it's working? I don't know, man. I gotta try it. Okay, I gotta code that function very quickly. Sorry. It's load or something. Right? And I got an instantiation. Something. And okay. Gotta try to run it. So today I gotta run on my Motorola because lately we're gonna learn about Firebase, but my emulator don't have Google Play, so I gotta try to run on this guy. Gonna take some time. So who knows what's the problems? What? Sorry? No, we already have permission, isn't it? Yes, we already have permission. Who know the problems? Okay. So the problem is, take a look. Who knows? The problems is oh my gosh, what too much? Here. Yes, exactly. Android don't allow you guys to make heavy computation on your main thread. What? Database query? Database query, you can do it, but you should not do it. And network connection is time consuming and memory consuming. So Android don't allow you to put it onto network. So network on main thread. I'm gonna explain about main thread later. But okay, basically, if you back to 2012, at first time I do Android, I always use syntax. Who know syntax? Awesome. So at the first time we always use syntax, to create a new thread. You create a new thread, okay? You call networking, database stuff, heavy computation on that thread, and then it's return the result, and you push it back to UI. Okay. So never ever call networking and heavy database on computation on your main thread. So I'm gonna use a syntax. Okay, so you can learn about it, but you don't have to use it. It's quite old. So people for today you are Java or library to call network like redrop it. Okay, I'm gonna create a new class. A syntax. Loader. Gotta extend it a syntax. Okay, so we have three stuff to put in here. The first thing is the input. The input is a string because we input a URL, right? And an integer for progress. So progress is mean 20% complete, 30% complete, 50% complete, something like that. And the last term is the bitmap is your result, your output. Okay, so we have to implement some stuff here. Okay, and I gotta implement two more stuff. Bot execute and progress. Man, it's a long time I didn't use this guy. Okay, I missed the first day I do Android 3 years ago. So you always you make connection. You have to do a class like this. My God, a lot of stuff, right? So in here, it's gonna run this function doing background in another thread. Okay, in another thread, and later this function gonna run in your UI thread. Okay, and let's see, we're gonna copy this guy over here. Okay, so the URL string we're gonna put it into params. Okay, so something like this. Okay, so I gonna put in my image view over here very quickly. I want to have disruptor. Yes, and never clone or update your UI. So change color, update the image, update text on another thread. Okay, only update the UI on main thread. I'm gonna explain it later. So this guy we're not gonna put it here. Okay, we're gonna put it in onboard escape. Sorry. Awesome. Okay, and here I'm gonna declare my bitmap over here and over here. I gotta return it. Okay, so how about this guy? So this guy I think is stupid, but you can publish it. So for example, I can publish a progress. So I want to say it name 50% complete, and it function gonna call. Okay, so because this function call, so you guys can update the UI. So for example, you have a progress bar 100%. So when I say public progress, because this code is run on another thread, okay, under background, not on UI. So I have to publish this into on progress update. So on progress update is run on main thread. So in here you can update the UI. Okay, so when I publish progress 50, you will receive it here. Okay, I gotta log it out. Progress something. The values. Gotcha. Okay, and over here, maybe I gotta publish 100% or something. Okay, awesome. And finally, I gotta remove this guy. Okay, I gotta call a loader. I have to put in URL string. Okay, and call escape. Oh, sorry, I have to put in my image view and call escape. Okay, I gotta run it again. Oh my god, oh my god. Yes. Okay. Oh, sorry. It's working. So we successfully loaded URL. Okay, so I'm gonna explain thread, UI thread. If I have enough time, I'm gonna explain syntax what under the hood. Okay. So for now, I gotta explain thread and UI thread. Very quickly, I'm gonna find a picture. I think it's gonna have good picture in here. Very quickly, thread. No, not this guy. This guy. Okay. We're gonna explain about threading. I just need this guy. Okay. So when your application start, okay, you only have one thread. It's your UI thread. Okay. So it's living in activity. Activity just use it. So when another activity show up, it's still use that thread. Okay. So we have activity thread. It's your UI thread. So you can. It's actually living in here. Yeah, my UI thread, UI thread over here. See it here. Only one thread, and different between a thread and UI thread. Sorry, a thread and handler thread. So I gotta explain a handler right here. So basically, thread in Java, what happened when you have a thread, right? So a thread have to have a run function, right? You already know Java, so I gonna explain it for you. For example, I have a thread. Just for instance, okay? Thread. Okay. So I have to implement a run function. Okay, so I open a thread. and I can run it using, star, right? Yes. So open a thread. That's not a UI thread. So it's gonna be running in background, okay? So you have a run function, and after that run function return, you finish the run function, the thread will be garbage collected by garbage collection. So you know Java, right? So when you do something like object, right? Object O equal to, new object. Sorry. Oh my god. Object. Something like this. Okay, and you can say new. Okay, so this, memory will be garbage collected using garbage collection. Okay, so that's how Java works. And thread is the same, but when this function return, the thread will be destroyed by garbage collection. Okay, so what's different about UI thread? So actually Android has different guy called handler thread. So a handler thread run forever until you want to close it. Okay, so I just apply under the hood. We don't need to use it in production. Okay, so handler thread is a thread. You see, it's a thread. Okay, but take a look at the run function. It has something called a looper. So handler thread equal to thread plus looper. Okay, so what is a looper? So take a look at the loop function. It's very basic. You will see that there is a for loop forever. You see, a for loop forever. So it runs forever. So your UI thread is a handler thread. Okay, it's run forever. So if you develop game, you have a loop run forever, right? So your UI keep running, and when we receive event, we handle it. We receive event, we handle it. Okay, so that bring this to this guy. So thread with a looper is a handler thread. Okay, so how it works? It has a message key. Okay, so the looper run forever. Everything you want to put an event. For example, user click on a button. It's an event, right? You put that event to your message key, and the looper will check that, and resolve that, and get it out of the key. So task 1, task 2, user click, user do something, and each event put it in your message key, and the looper will run and check it out and handle it. Okay, so take a look. We have a for here. We have a message and a key. So a key is a message key. So it check a message key, it handle it, and it put it back into the message, bool. Okay, so I don't gonna have enough salary to explain the bool. So that's how it works. Okay, so when you call networking or some heavy computation, your UI will be blocking. You will see that your application will be blocked. Okay, so I got demo it now. For example, I want to run something. Okay, so when I click on my image, okay, I want to make a toast, right? And this, sorry, yes, hello, and okay, but I want to make this show after 3 seconds. Okay, so I want to do something like Java, so I gotta sleep 3 seconds. Okay, I gotta run it. I want to make sure that something working, but okay, I gotta have a button. So just to make sure, okay, I gotta make raw content. I have a text, button. I gotta put it into bottom. Sorry, line. Okay, I gotta run this. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, sorry, I have put it under the activity. Okay, I gotta fix it. Man, activity. Sorry, I put it too soon. Okay. So you will see that this button here. You see that animation of the button, right? This is it. Okay, when I click on the image. Oh, what? Oh my God. Why? What is just happening? Okay, okay, you see that? I click on the button, but it don't show any that. Yeah, you see that? Okay, so when I click on the image, the UI thread has been slept in 3 seconds. So when I click the button, it's no more have animation. So I click it again. Yes, I click on the button, but there is no animation until 3 seconds. Okay, so the UI thread, the main thread has been blocking. Okay, so how to do it? How to make a toast? After 3 seconds. So we're using a handler. So you see handler here. So the handler is job to put a message into the message key, and at some time the looper will take it out and handle it. That's the handler. Okay, so handler thread equal to thread plus looper. Okay, and handler is job to put a task or a message into the message key, and looper will take it out and handle it at some times. Okay, so maybe we want to schedule it. Okay, so we have a function run on UI thread. Okay, so what it does. So after sometimes, oh sorry, I want to run on. I create a new handler, private handler here, my handler. I create. Okay, so if the handler is creating on which thread, it's gonna attack to that handler thread. So I create here, you see, and automatically this handler is belong to the UI thread. So the new function, if it's been executed in which handler thread, it will be attacked to it. Okay, so I create here, so this handler thread is belong to UI thread. So I got a pause delay. You see? So after that 3 seconds, the handler will pass the message into the message key, and looper will take it. So we don't block the UI thread. Okay? So here I create runnable just run function to execute something. Okay? So over here, reset. No. Over here. Awesome. And I gotta put in, toast. Awesome. So after that 3 seconds, handler thread will pass the message into the message key, and looper will take it and handle it. Oh, maybe I will keep it alive. Okay, I click on the image. Okay, but I still click on the button, and after 3 seconds, it's display. Okay, I do it again. I click on the image. I still click on the button. It still has animation, and after 3 seconds, it will show the message, the toast. So we don't block the UI, the main thread. Okay, that's it. That's the point. Any question? Any question? Is it hard to understand? Are you sure? Is it hard to understand? Not? Okay, awesome. I gotta move on. Okay? So, one more step. I gotta take some time, to make my screen always alive. Okay. So, one more step. You already parsed JSON from the networking. Get it back and have JSON to handle parse your JSON into a Java object, right? So today I'm gonna do it from scratch. Okay. So I'm gonna have an API client to do it. I'm gonna have an API. This is written by myself using Ruby. No, yeah, this guy. Because I'm using Heroku app, so it's quite slow. And after 30 minutes, you don't use Heroku, it's down the server. And when you click on it, it's starting to open the server again. Okay, so I have an API here. So I try to parse it from scratch. Okay, very easy. You already have any knowledge about this, so I gonna do it from scratch. Okay, so again, I gotta have a function min post. Okay, I have, you know, like user final string base URL something, and I gotta tag this guy. Okay, and I gotta construct a URL string something equal to, you know, base URL plus this guy. Okay, and again we're gonna use a loader. Sorry, a syntax. Private class. Again, gonna standard syntax. And again string integer. Sorry. And the result. So what is the result? What do you expect after parsing and load the API? What? JSON? Yes, but more? An object, a list of objects, right? So I already have a model here. Okay? So I want a list of posts. This post is nothing special. Title, syntax, timestamp, and image. Nothing much. Okay? And again, I gotta implement the two most important stuff and on post execute. So you have to use retrofit, right? So we have a listener, right? Call back something, right? And when you end key it, you have on success on error, right? So I gonna do something like that. So very easy. I gonna create a new interface. You already know how listener work, right? So interface, a listener. I don't know, just name it. So I have two guys on success. So on success we have a list of both, right? And on error. Okay? And we have, you know, trueable something. Yes. And we're gonna pass it here. Okay? A listener. So you will be understand it very soon. So here I gotta try it. Okay? So I gotta declare a new guys. So I make it a little bit here. Okay. API client something. Okay. So let's do. So low post, right? And very similar to retrofit. We have on success and on error. Okay, you understand it? So we pass in a listener like this. Okay, and under the hood we have this listener, and we will call it when we're ready. Okay, so in here I gotta pass is my listener over here. Okay, so and on both execute when we're done, right? On success. Okay, see, we want to run it on UI thread. So this guy gonna run on UI thread. Okay, so that's it, and we're gonna handle this. So maybe I don't know how when to put on error, but okay, I gotta do it now. For URL, new URL as usual. Your body is your string. The first parameter, and again, it's very boring. And HTTP URL connection is basic Java object to make connection, and you want to open connection. And yeah, try with me a little bit. Here, I gotta close it down. Okay, and again, I make connection. I make request connection. Okay, so when you do API request, you have to know two stuff. What is the return type, and what is the HTTP request type? You know, so set request method. You want it a get method, or post method or something. Okay, and we want to set, you know, request property. So it's just you know, networking stuff. So and I want JSON come back. So application JSON something. Okay, and then we got an input stream like usual. input stream equal to connection get input stream. That's it. And you know, you have a input stream, so you want to read it into a string, and then we will part that string into JSON. Okay, so Java provide a buffer reader. So buffer it means a lot. We read a line, we read many words at a time, or we read one word at a time. Okay, so we have bytes, BATI, bytes, you know, many bytes. Okay, so you use buffer reader to read it. We want to read a line, many words at a time or word at a time of a text. Okay, so I can declare it very quickly. New buffer reader. So let's say it needs a reader. So we cannot pass here an input stream. So there is many type of reader. Buffer reader is just a type. So many type, but the basic type is input stream reader. So from input stream reader, we're gonna have buffer reader. So input stream reader, and buffer reader. We have many type reader. So I gotta show you reader. So oh my god, many type reader. Okay, so just file reader. Okay, maybe you download a file from the internet. Okay, so there are many type of reader. So it's up to you to choose the appropriate type of reader. Okay, so we gotta create a new input stream reader, and we put in an input stream. Okay, so from input stream we have to create an input stream reader, and then we choose a correct type of reader. Buffer reader, a file reader, character reader, or something. I don't know. Okay, so this time I gotta choose buffer reader, and I gonna read line by line of this document. Okay, and set it into JSON, into the JSON variable over here. Okay. Okay. So I got a UI. Okay. Y line equal to buffer reader. So you don't have to remember all of this. We just learn so you guys do understand what under the hood. Okay. And JSON line. Okay. Awesome. I gotta collapse this. And we gonna have a function, okay, a private function, to parse this into a both. Okay, parse. I gotta do it quickly. String JSON. Okay, I don't know, return new. And in here I want to return that guy. Okay, so we have buffer reader. We read on a string into the variable JSON. Okay, like this. So we read line by line by read line function. We read line by line of a document and add it into in the JSON variable. And finally, I'm going to function to parse it into real object. Okay, so I gotta implement this guy from scratch. It's very painful. Okay, so let's see the API. So very easy. We have both here and an array, right? And each that guy I have both. Okay, so I gotta do it now. I gotta create a new JSON object. Okay, from that. So from the JSON, we part it into JSON object. Okay, so and then we have got a JSON array. A JSON array. Okay, JSON array just the same like the array you see here. Yeah, this guy. An array, right? Array of many guys. So JSON array, we use JSON array. Suppose JSON or something. No, I don't know. Okay, so JSON object, we got JSON array. See, so an object can have the double in it, an in, a long with a key, we just key and we get value. Yeah, string name is the key. So what is the key? The key is over here. Key value. See, key value. And so when we get here, we just put in the key and we have a value. Okay. So in here, we'll get the JSON array. Okay. And we're gonna iterate through it very quickly. Go to size, length. Yes. Okay, and we have a JSON object. JSON object, right? And where is it? Post JSON equal to post JSON get JSON object. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna create a new guys both here. So both new array list this guy. Okay, I gotta return it. Both. Okay, I gotta create a new function to parse it. I don't want this to be overwhelming. So I gotta create a new function. Again, I gotta pass it into my JSON object. Okay, pass JSON something. Yes, and then gotta add. This is a list, right? Array list. Add a new guys. So we call that function and put it in bot JSON. Okay, very easy, right? I create a new array list, and I have a new function, you know, to parse a JSON object into a post. Okay, and I just call it here. Okay, very easy, right? Okay, so I gotta create a new post. Very easy. New post something, bam, and we have four stuff: a title, a tag, timestamp, long, and an image URL. So we got string, see, title, okay, and here we have tags, timestamp. Okay, I don't want to mix spelling, okay, and image. So here is get long. Okay, so what's the problems? Okay, so we have that exception here. We have to catch it. So every time you throw an exception, see, you have to catch it. Okay, and maybe I don't know. I think this is not a good way. So I gotta call honor here. Return new. So maybe it's gonna new here if pose, you know, different from new. Okay. So we have everything ready. And the last thing is we got call that my syntax. Loader, we pass in, you know, a listener, right? And we try to, you know, parse it. No, sorry. Execute. Then we gotta pass in my URL string. So I have to make this guy, you know, private. Okay. So in the same class you can call it, right? Awesome. So I run it in debug mode. So I want to know if the results are set or not. So I gotta log it. Maybe success or something, and pose side. I don't know. Sorry. So I gotta put debug here, so I can see the result come back. So we don't even need to see the UI. We just need the event come back. Okay, take some time. Okay, see the pose is, you know, return successfully over here. See, so we have image, tags, timestamp, title, blah blah blah. Yeah. So the on time without library, you have to do all of this by hand. Awesome. But no, you have library. Why don't you use it? Okay. So that's it. Any question? Just, you know, load from the API, plug into JSON, do some stupid stuff to make it into object. I gonna public this code on, you know, GitHub, so you don't have to take time to write it. I gotta public this. Okay. Okay. So any questions so far? Is it hard to understand? Do I go too fast? Awesome. Okay, so one more thing I gotta learn. We will learn today. Okay. At 8, we gotta learn Firebase at 8 p.m. Okay, so we have 12 minutes. You know, I gotta, you know, explain about database. Okay, but you know, you have already have active Android in CodeSchool. CodeSchool here. So you have active Android or something. Yes, you have active Android. You can read about it, and maybe in your assignment over here. So this time you don't have to do everything. So we have something here. We can clone this guy. Where is it? Assignment. Okay. Read me. Yeah, you can click on this guy to get the initial project. They have set up some stuff. Okay, and you can use that. You don't have to do everything from scratch here. And if you want to know where is it, it didn't code that GitHub. You can clone it, fork it into your repo. I'm gonna send it to you. Oh, sorry, no, not that guy. This guy. Template something. Yes, here. So I gotta put it here. So we at home when you start assignment 3, we're gonna fork this guy. Okay, and you can go to setting and you can change the name. Name is ugly. You can change it whatever you want, and you can start coding on this. Okay, so just a recap. I gotta bin it here. You guys remember? Okay, so in this project, I gotta open it for you to take a look. Okay, I have to do some stuff here. I gotta check out into master. I gotta sing it. So in here they have a library to do as we like. Okay, but it's not active Android. It's something different. Okay, it's here. This guy, dbflow. Who know dbflow? Already know this. Okay, so it's up to you to choose this active Android. Okay, you can remove this guy. You active Android. So it's up to you. Okay, or you can use it. So if you want to know what is it, what is this guy, you can take a look. dbflow over here, GitHub. Okay, so tech on rating just 2008. So active Android is 4,000, as I remember. 4,000 here. Okay, so they are as we like, but I gotta introduce you today something different, something you know SQL. So who know about NoSQL? NoSQL means database document. It's run extremely fast. Okay, it don't have table. It don't have query much. It's just document. It's NoSQL. So something like this. Okay, so this library in Android is very hot. Riam, who know this? So I gotta explain it because big company use it and it's extremely easy to implement. Very easy. So I gotta do this guy very fast. Okay. Okay. So let's get started. Okay. So why we need to use database in Android or mobile application? Because we want to catch something. When the network gone away, you still see data. You still load the image using click because it has catch the image. So everything is fine. So this assignment is very cool because they have here. Change our persisted into SQLite or NoSQL. It's up to you. SQL or NoSQL. It's up to you. SQLite is SQL. Okay, and can be displayed from the local database when networking not available. So it's good practice. Please do it at home. Okay, so you can choose active Android, dbflow or Riam. I gotta teach Riam because it's very easy and to implement. Okay, I gotta do it in here. So I take a look at the document getting started. Okay, I gotta find Radar. Okay, so very easy. You just copy this line. I gotta share in here. Yeah. Okay, I gotta bin it. So just copy this line over here and put it into Radar over here. Bam. And one more line. This guy. Apply it in Radar again here. That's it. We don't have to put any combine here. Not necessary. Okay, and we gotta get started. So there is Riam. They declare that you don't have to query database on another thread because it runs extremely fast. You can query 10,000 lines under 1 second. Extremely fast. They implement using C++ under the hood. Okay, so it's extremely fast. You don't have to open a new thread to do database query. No need. Okay, so I gotta implement it now. But there is problems. True problem that you have to remember. If you using architecture, MVB or MVVM, because some of you guys using, and you open another thread to load the database. So remember, close the realm. I gotta explain. Close the realm. If not, you cannot pass object from this thread to another thread using realm. Okay, you have an object query from a thread A. You cannot pass it back to UI thread. I don't understand why they don't support this. And the second thing is a realm object should not use with parcelable. So it's very important. You have two objects. A post is a model, and we use it on your UI layer. So in database layer, use another object. Maybe post entity is a good name. Okay, so we query database. It's return post entity. Okay, we map it and we transfer it into a post. Okay, and we pass that post back to UI thread. Everything gonna be fine if you open another thread. And the post object will implement parcelable. Post entity not implement parcelable. Okay, you gotta crash. Okay, I gotta create a new guys post entity. Okay, extend realm object. Okay, so it's very similar to this guy. So sometimes it's similar, sometimes not. Okay, but do you think that you can scale your application really fast? You don't have much problem about coding conflict or something between application UI layer and database layer. So an object from database may different from an object on the UI. So if you try to mix it on one object, maybe in the future you have what? I don't know. Yeah, I use this experiment, and this guy is easy, super easy. Getter and setter, and a constructor. Empty constructor. You have to have an empty constructor. If not, Realm will complain. So it's a good practice that you have two objects, one for database and one for UI. So this guy, you can implement parcelable whatever you want. But this guy, no. Okay, don't do anything stupid here. I gotta create a new guys, boss data. So I just need this object to do query stuff for easy. So I gotta have get star. Okay, I gotta start a list of both. Okay, very easy. We just have some line get default, and after that, after you do everything, remember to close it. It's very important for memory leak. So I hit it here. We have document here. So it's important to always remember close realm instance when you are done. In order to not leak memory. Okay, they have documented very carefully. So before you start a list, I want to delete everything. Okay, so do you guys learn about database? Who know database? You? How many people know database? Come on, raise your hand. Awesome. So who know about transaction? Transaction in database. 1, 2. So what is transaction?
It's a delete event.
No. What is transaction?
A request and a response.
What?
One request and response.
Request and response?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Whenever you place and if you consider ATM,
Mm-hmm.
You place a card,
Mm-hmm.
you get some money. You make one.
Yeah, that's okay. I gotta explain him. He said that when you insert an ATM into bank or something, I don't know how to call it, and it do transaction, right? It do two stuff. First, it take your money, and second, maybe it insert that money into. For example, you transfer your money for someone. Okay, so the first they minus your money in your card, and second they add the money back to the human you want to send to. Okay, so we have two steps here. But if one of these have problems, you you lose money, but that guy don't have money, so it's not good. So we wrap it in a transaction. When a problem occurs, we roll back everything. Okay, so if that guy not receive money, okay, roll back, take my money back, and throw out the error in a transaction. So I want to delete it everything before I add it. So maybe I delete it, but I add it not successfully, so I lose everything, right? So I need a transaction to roll back, take my data back. Okay, so I make it very easy. Okay, so execute transaction is an interface. See, that's it. You do everything in here. If a problem occurs, it roll back everything. So first, I gotta delete all of them. So where here it need to know the table name. So what entity class, okay, and file everything up both entity under the database, and you delete on. That's it. Very easy. And we have to insert a new list of both here. But first, we have to transfer it, into both entity, right? So they don't have book insert. Book insert is you insert a lot of stuff at a time. We have to loop it. I don't know why Realm not support this, but we have to loop through a list of both and insert one by one. But believe me, it's super fast. Super fast. Okay, for each. Okay, both here, and post, right? I create a new entity equal to realm, create an object. Okay, you create a new record under your database. Okay, that's it. And we set a parameter for that object. So maybe I have a new function. Maybe here I create an entity from your bows. Yeah, so very easy. Title equal bows dot get title. I gotta copy this guy for time. Title and tags, timestamp, and image. Get image. Yes, a little bit boilerate, but it's good. It's good so far because you separate object and from database and object from the UI. And finally, sorry, it should not. It's just a function. So we want to assign some property of the both into property of both entity. Okay, so that's it. We pass in the post and we assign title, text, and something from the both into both entity. Nothing new. And map. That's all. It has been inserted into the database. Okay, I gotta try it. Bye. Get it out. Right? Both. Get on. Something. And again, I copy this line. Remember to close it. Okay. I create a new list. Okay. Both something. Both. You go to new array list. Right. And I'll return it. Okay. So in here we gotta make a query. We query everything. So okay, where again? Just where. Okay. Don't worry, I'm gonna put this code on GitHub. File on. Okay. File on. We get everything. Sorry if you don't see. File on, and it here is gonna return a result. Okay. So it's a little bit hard to see, right? Okay. Okay. So, sorry. No, it's a both, yeah. It's return a both entity. So we have to map the entity back to both. Understand? Okay, I gotta do it now. Okay. So for each post entity, entity in result, right? So we have both entity back from database, and we try to map it back to both. Okay, we map it back to both. Okay, I have right, and it's very easy. We create a new maybe constructor for this guy. Okay, so post entity. It's a good practice. I'm very sure for you guys, this is a good practice if you want to come to big companies or anything. Okay, again, it's a little bit blurry, but it's good, believe me. Image, get image and timestamp, get timestamp, and finally text. Okay, so post, we add a new post, and we pass in anything. Okay, so again, I gotta explain again. We create realm, okay, and we create a new post, we query it, it's return post entity, and we try to transfer this entity back into your model. So it's very important you differentiate between what is model and what is entity. Okay? And it is related to database model, return related to your UI layer. Any question?
How it deal with the relationship between database?
Yes, we have relationship over here. So for example, a user have many products. Okay, so Ream know that, but you have to do Ream list. It's very annoying, but you can use. For example, a post entity have a list of string, a list of user or something. Okay, so we can have something like Ream list. Yeah, and it will know that to deal with relation automatically. Okay, so maybe you have user. A post have many user or something. Okay. At home you can try to explore it. I have document it. I don't have much time. I have to check about many to many, one to one. Do everything for you.
Is it good to, in the business, everything is tables? And this we don't use a table,
So under the hood they said it's not table. Okay? But later when I insert to database I gotta put it back. You see? Yeah, table. I don't know. Okay? They declare that they are no SQL. It's mean no table, but when I insert it, you will see it's table. Okay, let's see. I gotta run it. What? Okay, you will see under the hood. They have to do everything for you. Data and don't make it hairy. Database in your mobile is just for catching. You catching, you make user happy, better user experience. Don't put any business stuff or heavy stuff into your database. Put it in Firebase, your backend. Okay, and I gotta run it. No, never do heavy business logic stuff under your app. Sorry. Okay, I gotta copy this. Okay, there you go. And here, when I get the data back, okay, I gotta store it. Bam. Okay, I gotta store it. Let's just run it first. It's nothing on the UI. Okay, just make it run. And I gotta use command line to get the data. Oh my god. Okay, I have to open. Maybe not. Okay. I have brush. Okay, let me take a look. Okay, so you have to call Ream init before everything. So we have to call it first. See, I said you have to call Ream init something before calling any method. So the best practice here is we create an application. Who know an application in Android? So an application, its job is the gateway. Okay, when you open your application will be instantiated first. So in your Android manifest, you have application here by default. Okay, but it's by default. You can custom it, extend it your way. My application. Okay, so application do have lifecycle like activity. Okay. We have on create. Okay. We don't also have on destroy. No. No, we don't have on destroy. Sorry. We have on create. So we got call Ream init here. So the best way to do it is call it here. Just one time. Okay. For memory safe. Okay. So application is the star of every app. So when it start, and you have to remember to declare it using name under first line over here. Okay, so using activity, you also have name. You need to custom your activity, and this guy has to. Okay, so I gotta run it again. I gotta put. Okay, just run it. There's nothing special here, but I gonna get the data back using command line. I don't know. Here I have. It's here. So I gotta wait 5 seconds. Something. I don't know when will it come back. Okay. And I gotta build it. Okay. Find the image loader. So make sure you have the right. Okay. I gotta open my Jenny motion. Maybe they have different command lines when you're running on real device. Okay, I gotta run it on Jenny motion very quickly. So I gotta put it here, a debugger, so I know that it's complete or not. Okay, it might take some seconds. Maybe I gotta do the last step for saving time. I get it back. Okay. Maybe new post something, and I gonna make a log the success or something. Okay. Again, new post. Now the post get from the database. I expect that they have the same length. Get here success, the data from network, and you start it and you run it again, and we pull the data back, new post. Okay, and I expect that this line bring the same values. Okay, so I gotta see it. Oh la la. Sorry. I think we don't have enough time for Firebase. Okay, let me think about it. Okay, maybe later. Maybe I take some time of lab 3. Actually, lab 3 you gotta do lab on Firebase. You gotta do chat application on real time. Okay. So it's very easy using database Firebase. Okay, maybe I take some time to check about that. Sorry, you guys. There are a lot of stuff today. Maybe can cover on Firebase stuff. But I gotta do login inside of using Firebase. Okay, so here I gotta log it. Why it's just one log here? I gotta try to boot the database. More than one device. Okay, I gotta bring it back. Okay, see, this slide provided by Riam to get the database back, and it's available here. Files over here. Okay, so I gotta open it using files where you here. So you have a program called Riam browser. Okay, Riam browser. You can use that just for Mac. Really? Okay. Okay. Happy New Year. Okay, so I demo it here. Oh, why could not open? Allow. Oh, awesome. See, all my database. My data from the cloud has pulled back in your device. Nicely done. So but they provide. They had R&I using table. I don't know. They said that they use no SQL, so it's extremely fast. Yes, it's extremely fast. Many people have admit that. But I need table. But just use it. I don't know. Okay, so it's very fast. Okay, that's it. I gotta put this code on online for you guys to take a look. Okay. Okay. So we're moving on to authentication with Twitter. Okay. maybe we don't have enough time for, you know. Yeah. So again, I gonna do it from scratch. We don't need this guy. Okay, this guy. What is it? Oh, okay, this from Firebase. Okay, so I'm gonna open this Android REST something. So again, it's up to you. You can choose DBFlow, Active Android, or Realm. So it's up to you. Okay, so I recommend using that because it's good for you. You start you catch your data, and I'm gonna move to assignment 3 and do authentication part. Okay, so here they have a Copad GitHub Copad. So they have very nice documentation here. Okay, so what they provide? They provide a way to authenticate your app, so you don't have to write it from scratch. They provide a way, to authenticate that. So they also have a Twitter API class here to have authentication. Okay, so first when you do this app, remember you have to create an application on Twitter so that you can access to Twitter API. So I think it's have it here. Okay, Twitter manage app. Okay, you go to Twitter manage application. So in here, if you could not follow me, you can have here video walkthrough here. So they walk through you to create a new application, to get the application API key and everything is here. Okay, so I already created that for saving time. You can click in here, create a new application, and you can fill in some information like name, description, website. You can fill in google.com here. Okay, and create yeah. Okay. Awesome. And here you have yeah, some key, some stuff to access to your API, some permission, read and write. Remember that you have to have this. So in the video they do mention that, so it's okay. So when you fork it, so remember to fork it first, okay? And we have this guy ready, okay? So in here has symbol model. This primary key column here is for DBFlow. So if you don't want DBFlow, you can remove it. It's up to you. And they have a login activity ready for you. Everything is ready. You have to just update your REST client over here. Okay. So let's see the REST URL. Okay. Some API stuff. You have to change this. But they also provide Twitter. Oh my God, they do everything for you. They have Twitter API. So when you put it here, your application will authenticate with API. So I just follow this guy. So you see, okay, I gotta follow this guy. It's nothing much, okay. And your consumer key and secret, where is it? It's here, okay, okay, and here. A callback here. So it's optional because maybe you are front-end developers and you need a callback, but we don't need that. So, but they have coverage for you guys. If you use Twitter here, just put this guy. You can put everything, I think so, but okay, I follow this because this guy write this API, this library. So, and in your Android manifest here, okay. So they have everything. You just follow that. Just update these guys, okay. So this host, right? Host. So maybe a Cobat tweet something, callback on Cobat, but just use it just work. Okay, and that's all to make an authentication. So what authentication? You have API key. You create an application on Twitter. You have API key, right? And you have the right to call the API. Okay. But if I want to get my post from Twitter, so I have to provide who am I. Okay. So I have to log in, and they will return back the API key. The access token. So access token, when I log in, they return me a key, an access token. And every time you call an API that related to yourself, my friends, my boss, my settings, everything related to me, I have to provide the access token. And they check, you have authentication. You have that key. Okay, so I will let you in. And they return your post. But you just understand that they do everything for you here. Everything using authent-based client. And this guy use singleton pattern. Okay, it's here. Static something get instant. So under the hood, it's a singleton. So in the object that live, when you see static and application, so a static variable will live as long as your class lives. So it's live forever until your application die. Okay. So a static, static function or static method live as long as your class die. But your class only die when application die. So it's live forever. It's not a good practice if you write something in. Okay. So we have an object, and many try to write to it. It might have break condition. Okay. Or we have to put it in, something like synchronize. Okay, but it's low. Synchronize means one thread. They have to hold a line. Okay, one by one. Synchronize don't let you, many at a time. One by one. We have 3 threads access to it, one at a time. But it's slow. Okay, but it's okay because we just use this object. We don't write anything. We just call API. We don't write anything into this object, so it's okay. We just use it. Okay, and we're gonna try to log in. Okay, in here. Okay, I gonna tell something if I log in successfully or not. This success something and shop. Just run it. Easy. I don't know if it works, but okay, just try it. Okay, because I have logged in before. Okay, so I gotta delete this application. So first, you see, when you log in, when you open your app, if you already log in, okay, so it's just on login success. I gonna expand it under the hood, but first I gonna delete my application. What is it now? REST client timeline. Okay, I gotta find it. REST client timeline.
Bên tay trái.
Thank you. I gotta delete it. Okay, and I run it again. So when you log in successfully, just on login success and you start an activity home. Okay, every activity you want to. Yeah, I try to log in. Okay, awesome. It's bring me to API Twitter. Okay, I'm gonna authorize this app. So it will bring back my access token. Success. Right? And when success, you call another activity to open it. Okay? And the token is stored under this guy. REST API client, as far as I remember. Okay, this guy is singleton. It sleeps as long as your application, so it's still there. Okay? And it's stored using preference manager or something. We don't need to care. Just use it. Okay? And I gotta do one more step. I want to, in here, they have everything for you. I want a public, okay? So I can reference here for saving time. Okay, get home timeline. See, they have everything for you. So I got copy it. Okay, stated home line, and I don't want it. I want something different. Okay, so this time they don't use. We cannot use retrofit because we don't have time, to implement all of this. Okay, but we still use JSON to parse it. So it's gonna use this guy. It's gonna return. We have a callback like retrofit return, but it just return JSON object. Okay, but we are use JSON. Okay, so different. Okay, they're gonna return something like this, JSON object. Okay, and then we are use JSON. Last time we had explained it to parse it, into object. Okay, we don't have to parse it ourselves. It's time consuming. Okay, so first I gotta run this guy. Okay, I gotta run this guy in login activity. After I successfully log in, I gotta run this. So where to get it? Get application. Sorry, REST application here. See, it's static. It's lit. So you can call it get home template. Very easy. Okay, and you get a body in the page. Maybe page 0, 1. Okay, so new JSON. Okay, so it's a callback, and you have to override it. It's not like an interface. So when it is interface, you have to implement some stuff. But it's just an object. Okay, so we can override it like that on success, right? So they have a lot of stuff. Response, it means JSON object. Okay, and response string is a string, and this guy is response, but one is JSON object, one is JSON array. Okay, I got a demo it. JSON object, see, and over here, I gotta call another guy. This guy, JSON array. So if it's return an array, they're going to JSON array. If it return an object, it's going to JSON object. Okay, I got a boot debug here. I don't know. We are trying to make a bad call. I don't know if it's return JSON object or JSON array. But if you don't follow me, just it's available here. Video walkthrough. So this guy gonna be the last assignment. So just bear with me. Okay, what are the problems? Was override. Okay, forbidden. Okay, when you get forbidden on Twitter, you just have to do something like this. So maybe the document is just HTTPS security. Okay, that's all. Is it gone or not? Why? Okay, I got a toast. Sometimes my debugger is stupid. I don't know. Array and length short or something, and so okay, over here, object. Oh my god, see? I don't know, my debugger sometimes today is... Yes, really? I do click on debugger. What? Okay, it's my fault, sorry. Okay, my god. Okay, so we have, here, everything. You see? Everything. So I gotta try to help you guys process. Okay, what I have here? Yeah, ID, text. I gotta get some stuff. ID, I got an ID, a text, and I gotta next it the object. Okay, so we have user. Okay, in user, we have more. We have ID and name. Okay, so you can spend some time to read about Twitter over here. They have twitter.com. It have very nice documentation, and you click in here documentation. Okay, I'll give it in here. A Twitter something ABI docs. Okay, over here, and I'm gonna bin it again. Okay, so in here you can see REST APIs. Okay, home timeline. Okay, yeah, everything, yeah, symbol of the response, so something like that. Okay, we have text, right? Sorry. Okay, we have an array first. We have an array over here, guys. An array, right? And then text ID. We have user. User over here. Name. We also have ID, right? User. Where is user ID? I think it's here. ID here. User ID. Okay, so we're gonna get some stuff and gonna process it using JSON. Okay, so I'm gonna add a library. Okay, so last time we used JSON factory, right? So JSON factory, they use JSON under the hood. So JSON factory is to compatible with retrofit. Okay, so from today, only this assignment we gonna use JSON. Very quickly, I can find it here. Okay, and go back to your radio file. You will get something stupid. I don't know. They add to one line. My God. And just write again. Everything gonna be fine. Okay, so to use JSON, again, you create a new object like before. Nothing different. A tweet, right? Is this spelling correct?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so we get serial names, right? ID something. Private long ID. Serial name. I gotta do it quickly. So here we have a user, right? We have user, so we create a new object. User. User also have something like ID. Name. Again, I only create getter. Okay. Over here we have user, right? User is under a tweet. A tweet belongs to a user. So we got something like this. Okay, so JSON gonna do everything for you. You don't have to do anything. Okay, it's gonna process for you. Okay, we have take a look again. We have an array of tweet, right? Here is a one tweet, right? So a tweet gonna have a user. Where is it? Here. Okay, so it's nested in a model. So we create something like this. Is it hard to understand? Okay, awesome. So we are using JSON to do it. Okay, in here we have an array, right? So we can parse it into a list, right? Something like a tweet, right? Tweet. Okay. So we are using JSON. So first, you declare a new JSON object, maybe over here. JSON or something. Okay, and on create, I got initiate it. New JSON or something. So there are two ways to do it. New JSON or builder. JSON builder or something. Okay, it's just available on JSON factory of retrofit. Okay, so I got a new JSON. Okay, so in here, I gotta use JSON form. So you see that it can parse, a string into a list. Yeah, it can parse a JSON element, a reader. So we're gonna try something like this. Okay, so for example, to make it easy, you can have something like this, and JSON, you parse the form JSON and a JSON string, right? And you pass in the class. That's it for JSON object. How about JSON array? JSON array a little bit different, a little bit. Just bear with me, a little bit different. So we have a tweet, right? A tweet, right? And my JSON, we're gonna again form JSON, but we gotta use this guy tie up, right? And we pass in the response. We have response here, JSON array, right? Response and toString. Okay, we make it a string, but in here we don't, because we have a list. We don't have a class and we do dot class. No, so we have something to tie token. Where is it? Here. Okay, we create a new tie token. Okay, it's just for you for JSON to understand that this is a list. Okay, so we pass in a list. Okay, and a tweet. Something. Yes. I gotta organize it a little bit. Okay, and get tie. Okay, so it's just convention. You just use this whenever you need a list on an array list to parse it. So for object, it's just something dot class. For list, tie token list. I don't know why it's created this. Okay, I don't have spend much time to explore this. Okay, so let's code debug. So this function we don't need it So we collapse it. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Take some time. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Okay. We have ID. We have text. We have user nested in there. Okay. And it don't have much stuff new in assignment 3. That's it. Please spend time, explore UI. So for guys that being late for class today, I'm gonna introduce again. So my TA think that you guys should spend a little bit more time to explore your UI stuff. Okay, so he provided. So you can clone this guy or download it. Anything and take a look at the code and check some nice animation. So I gonna teach this on week 4 and week 6. Week 6 we gonna do animation and stuff like drawable style, and week 4 we gonna do something like toolbar collapsing and tab layout. Yes, week 4 is for advanced layout, and week 6 we gonna do animation stuff. I gotta take this, but it's good if you spend some time and you finish a function. You spend some time to do this, okay? And because final project gonna come very soon, so okay. And in CodeBat they have a lot of stuff. You can check on that. So I gotta recommend some stuff like tab layout. You can take a look at tab layout, or navigation over here. Don't know, navigation using RAW, right? RAW. Yeah, you can take a look at RAW, or you can take a look at collapsing toolbar. Okay, so it's rather red. Okay, here, this guy. Okay, something like something like that. Okay, so take a look. I will teach that on week 4, but this is the last assignment, the last chain that you can practice some stuff or doing some stupid stuff. Okay, so spend time on that. Okay, any question so far? We process it, and okay, we have everything. Okay, when the login success, don't do like me. Okay, so start a new activity. Okay, and ready to call API. Don't call here. Okay. Any questions so far? Is it hard to understand? Yes. Yes. Question. What is your question?
Don't know. Maybe research later.
You can watch the video later.
Yeah.
So if you have question, please ask. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I gotta close it down. How many time we have? Okay. We'll do Firebase login. I don't know if I can make it in time. And on lab day, I spend some time to do create, read, update, and delete. CRUD on Firebase. So for now, I gotta make sign in and sign up. That's it. Okay. I have Firebase here. I gotta push this code online. So this guy don't have any Firebase stuff. It's just Android. No Firebase library. Nothing. Okay. I gotta do everything from scratch for Firebase. So it's a to-do app. Okay. It's nothing. Okay. So I gotta do Firebase, log in and sign up very quickly. I gotta close this here. So if you are using Firebase and using emulator, make sure you have Google Play or Google Server, or it's not working. Okay. So my emulator don't have one, so I gotta use my Motorola phones. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I have that's a lot of stuff to remember Markdown. So I have Markdown here. So I gotta implement it. Okay, I can share this Markdown for you guys right now. Maybe later at home. I don't have much time. Close it down. So there's many steps to set up. Okay, so first copy the class path here. Again, it's just library. Okay, so in Redor, Firebase. Okay, copy it here. Okay, sing it. Don't worry, this code is gonna be public for you guys. And you're gonna apply plugin Google Play Server. Okay, in your app, right? Okay, and finally, we have this guy. Why? Why do we have this guy? It's not much because some library, when we use each other, it have meta license repeated, so we have to exclude it. It's not much when create ABK files. Okay, so just remember to edit. It's nothing special. When you do in production, we create a release ABK file, and finally we had own library necessary for Firebase. So I gotta comment it here. Firebase stuff. Bam. That's a lot of stuff. Database, Firebase, config, authentication, messaging for you want to boot notification, right? So you go to Firebase backend and click a button and that it will send a notification to you. Then you gonna implement it later in the lab. Okay, lab we're gonna do notification, and we're gonna do real-time chat application. Firebase is very powerful, and again Firebase is no SQL. Okay, no SQL, no relation, and this guy is horrible for me because I use SQL a lot, so it takes some time for me to unlearn and learn it again. Okay, so Firebase class for report class. So for every time you have class, you can file a message into Firebase, and you can go to Firebase and take a look at the analyzer and see what the problem, and you can figure it out. Okay, so awesome, and that's it. I gotta say that file later, so I gotta sing it now. Oh la la. Okay, so first you have to create an app from Firebase. Okay, I gotta do it now. From Firebase, google.com, right? It works slow. So choose your account. It's up to you. You may have many accounts Google. Then the last account is no longer have enough apps. Okay, go to console. Oh, maybe this here. Console.firebase.google.com. Okay, and you can create a new project. Okay, I already have a project here. You can create. It's not just some button. Okay, so in a project you can have many application. Okay, so here I have one, so I gotta delete it. How can I delete it? I gotta delete it and do it again. Okay, my god, we could not delete an app.
In the down, it is in the down. Delete project.
Here, delete project, delete everything.
Oh.
Okay, I did it. Okay, I want to do it from class where you guys got error problems. Take some time. Okay, create a new project. Awesome. And I gotta call it to do Vietnamese, right? Vietnam. So maybe we choose Vietnam. Maybe it will choose a server near you. So you can say that Firebase is super fast. My god, super fast. Okay, I gotta create Android application. So my package. Where is my package, guy? Where to get it? Two place to get it.
Gradle.
Where?
Build.gradle.
Radar. Right. Awesome. Android manifest. It's up to you. So take that. Okay. Here, app name is optional. Okay, I leave it there. So guys, so you need to get an fingerprint. So Google can confirm that this app is from you. This app is from you, and you are the guys create this on Firebase. So you need a fingerprint. So if you don't know how to get it, okay, click it here. See display. Okay, click on it, and here. Okay, maybe. Okay, maybe at home if you get problems, call me. If you enter this line and not working. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know. Wow. Who said that? Awesome, man. You saved my life. Okay. So I don't know. I have another command line here. Oh yeah, I see. So at the time I just type history, go and copy that line. I don't know that we can hear. Okay, awesome. So if they ask password, just type in Android and here the fingerprint and put it here and that's it. Create a new application. What just happened? Okay, it's created. I don't know what just happening. Okay, I click on manage. Okay, and Google Service JSON. So they simplify everything. You don't have to configure on your application Android manifest. No, just download this file. Bam, you have it here. And remember to copy it under app. Okay. Why? Okay, here under app. Okay, here. Remember to copy it. Just copy it. And I gotta put it here. Bam. Okay, I gotta try to sync my project again. Try those things. Take a look if there is any problems or not. Okay, so never guys, never change this file. Okay, don't do anything stupid. Okay, just if you update your setting on Google, just go download it and override it. Okay, never change this file. Don't do anything stupid. Okay, it's built successfully, no error this time. Okay, I gotta do sign up. So there's many types of sign up Facebook with Google, Twitter, or email and password. So in here, take a look. Authentication, very easy, and sign in method. So I gotta enable some stuff here. Later in your lab, you gotta learn about Google. So here, to make it simple, I'm gonna enable email and password. Okay, enable it, and it's working. And from I have login. Sign up activity. No, register. Okay, this activity I'm gonna run the app first. Gotta take some time to. Okay. What? Oh my god, it's slow. Okay, login. Or you can create a new account. What just I click on? Maybe I click on the home button here. So you can sign up. Okay. So that's it. So in sign up register activity here. Okay, I gotta implement it. It's just 3 objects and you can create a new account. Very easy. Okay. So here, just bear with me. I gotta public this code. Oh my god. Firebase. Authentication. Okay. My Firebase authent and that's it. We create in here. I have set up Firebase function over here. See? To implement this. Okay, I gotta implement this. Again, it's singleton. Okay, get it. And I have here on register. Click on register button, and so I just do some validation. Not much. So I have the little guys here. It regex. So it's nothing much. I copy it in the internet. Nothing much. I copy it. So it's check for if this email is valid or not. Nothing. So you can take a look at home. So it's not a valid email. So the password is too short or confirmation is not much. Okay. And then I gotta register with Firebase. So here, register. I gotta open REST dialog, right? So in here, okay, create user with email and password. See, I gotta create, and you have to make sure that it's non-new. Okay, so if you pass in here a string, empty string, or a new string, yeah, I will crash. I have tried it. So if you pass in here something like this, it will crash. It will crash. So please validate first. Okay, or new, it crash. Okay. So here I have email and password. Okay, so I got pass in here. Email and password. Sorry. And we have callback. Okay, add on complete listener. Complete is mean it's done. It's done, but it can be fail or success. It's just done. Okay, so I gonna create a listener for it. Okay, I use Java 8 again because it's a lot of listener and it's very messy. So okay, so I gonna close my dialog. Okay, bam, and on failure. Okay, so I gotta choose the easy one. I just put in here, you know, an interface, a listener. Okay, so here I have a message show error function. So for example, email has been taken, okay, or email not right format or something. They will complain, and you know, you just solve it. It will work. I will show you. I gonna, you know, and the final step is success. Okay, so when it's success, I gonna, you know, start a new activity. So I gonna start, you know, home activity, to do list activity, to do activity. Yeah, okay, get intent, and this, right? Okay, so get intent here is just a function, you know, to return an intent, static function, a static function to return an intent, and I just started. Just make it to save time. Okay, not much. Just yeah, to do here get intent. Okay, so get intent here. This guy is to clear the back stack. Okay, you add another activity, add activity, and when you get back button, you return back to the activity. So we don't want something like we log in successfully and go back and we see register again. So we clear the back stack using this. So not much. Okay, and collapse it. Okay, I gonna try it, but I gonna, you know, I gotta do some stupid stuff. Yeah, I gotta remove invalid email. Okay, bam. I want to see Firebase handle it for me. Let's see. I think we have enough time. Okay, I gotta create a new account. Oh, sorry, it's too slow. Why? Why it's too slow? Sorry. Okay, it's a little bit slow. Okay, here I'll create a new account. Okay, I gonna, man, too slow. Okay, so I gonna put something like one income every day. No.com. Okay, and I gotta bring in something like, you know, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I think it's a good password for testing. I gotta submit it. Okay, email address is badly formatted. My God, it do it for me for free. Okay, for free. So but if I put something like this, empty email, oh, happy new year. Okay, so never put empty string. And
Sorry,
what
you can show in the projector. Yeah.
oh, too slow. Yeah, it's grass, empty string and new grass. I don't know why. Okay, so put a validation there.
Because it's free.
Okay, it's free. Okay, it's free. We don't have to complain, right? Gotta do it again. I put back my validation. Or you can do it easily, right? Like something like this. Maybe it's better. Maybe like text utils. Right? It's empty or not? Okay. And email is empty. I don't know. Okay, and remember to extract it, right? Extract that. Don't do like me. Okay. And I gonna log in with create a new account. Too slow. Okay, I put it down. Submit. Okay, it's done. You see here? Let's go to my application because I saw a progress dialog, but it's open a new activity. Yeah, it's no longer a login activity. Okay, so in here you will see everything. Oh my God, I created successfully. Okay, okay. So here. I gotta try again. You know, too slow. I gotta try it again. Here. I gotta try to create a new user with the same email. Okay. Same email. This time it just, oh my god. Okay. Submit. The email address is already in use for free. Again. Okay. For free. So that's it. Okay, I gotta try to log in. Okay. So I gotta close it down. We have 5 minutes. Awesome. Log in. Very easy. Like this before. We have, you know, just a couple of lines and you have everything from back end. My god. Here. And you know, set up here. Yeah. And implement login, right? Sign in with email and password. And again, a completion for it. On, you know, complete. And I gotta put it here, you know. Dialog, right? I gotta hide it over here. Okay. So I gonna add a, you know, set. When it's success, it will, you know, start activity, right? We have to do activity get intent this. Okay. And failure. I got demo a failure too. Okay, so on failure, I saw an error, something like get message. Awesome. I'll run it, and we go home. Okay, I gotta log in with invalid username and password. Log in. Email address is badly formatted for free. My god. Is it my company, Evidence? Okay, and password is invalid. Our user don't register. Login. Awesome. Couple of lines. Couple of lines, okay? We have everything. So if you need backends for your final project, okay? But we have not experienced the, you know, more interested part. NoSQL is it's a nightmare for me. But I think it's the next time, okay? So any question so far? Okay, so you can go home. Thank you. I gotta post the videos and some documents if I miss one.